It's about to line up. Starter now climbing to the top of his steps. Black Chalk just behind the others. And he's just running away from the rest of them. He's been very much on his toes, this horse, since he left the parade ring. Black Chalk, one of the two Irish raiders in the field. Paul Maloney riding this one. So he'll have to be brought back with the others for this rectangle group handicap chase. Only previous course winner in the lineup is Carlisle, the mountaineer of Richie McGrath. But Black Chalk is some way from the rest of the field. It's going round the back of the big screen now, I think, to join the others. Martin Todhunter down there to supervise some do, some don'ts participation. His horse behaving perfectly well. So the Stars assistant grabbing hold of Black Chalk, and hopefully that will assist us with the start. Starter gets back to the top of his steps, and they are walking in again. And they're off this time for the rectangle group handicap chase. 2 laps of the course in front of them. Quite a long run to the first of 18 fences. And the first to show is King Bob with a narrow advantage. King Bob to Shannon's Pride down the inside. Black Chalk is taking off on the outside of the field. Then comes Carlisle and High Cotton. Then Tom Milliloo, No Picnic next. Then Carndale, Russian Sky, and Some Do, Some Don't at the back of the field. So the head down the hill, and Black Chalk is pulled his way to the front in the black and red colours. Shannon's Pride in the pink racing in second. Break of 3 or 4 lengths to High Cotton, the inside of Carlisle in the green. Then comes Carndale, dark blue and red. Behind this one is King Bob, now racing in midfield. Then No Picnic and Tom Milliloo. Then Russian Sky in the pale blue, and Some Do, Some Don't is the back marker, running to the bottom of the hill and coming to fence number 1. Black Chalk sails over it. Mistake by Carndale is gone there, and hampered Some Do, Some Don't at the back of the field, but Carndale a faller. Just waiting for the jockey to rise. Field now coming to the second. Black Chalk paddled his way through that one, joined by Shannon's Pride. Russian Skies made good headway into third. Then comes High Cotton in the dark blue with the grey sleeves. Then comes Carlisle, and behind this one No Picnic as they race towards fence number 3. Over the third, Black Chalk, Shannon's Pride together. Russian Sky racing in third, and High Cotton, and Carlisle in the cheek pieces. Behind this one, No Picnic in white and red. Then comes Tom Milliloo. They're now coming to an open ditch fence number 4. Shannon's Pride went on there. Good jump, takes that with a length and a half clear from Black Chalk. Then Russian Sky. Then High Cotton, Tom Milliloo next in the field. Then No Picnic and Carlisle. And they're followed by King Bob and Some Do, Some Don't in the yellow colours at the back of the field as they come out of the back straight and now run downhill towards the second open ditch, fence number 6. So running down the hill, it's Shannon's Pride and Black Chalk vying for the lead. Russian Skies a length and a half away in third place. Then Tom Milliloo, the white jacket with the red sash. High Cotton to the inside. Then comes Carlisle. Behind us with No Picnic. And then comes King Bob and Some Do, Some Don't as they take this open ditch. And the remaining runners pretty tightly gripped. A sloppy jump by Carlisle towards the back of the field there. So towards the home straight now, and heading towards fence number 7 of the 18 in this rectangle group handicap chase. Shannon's Pride there to Black Chalk and Russian Sky. Then comes High Cotton, one of the 12-year-olds, racing in 4th place. And then comes No Picnic to the inside. Reminders for Some Do, Some Don't and Carlisle both towards the rear of the field as they come up towards fence number 8. At the 8th, Shannon's Pride led by 2 lengths to Black Chalk and Russian Sky together. Behind them is No Picnic, High Cotton. Then comes Tom Milliloo and Carlisle. And then comes King Bob, and at the back of the field, Some Do, Some Don't as they take fence number 9. That'll be the last next time round. So coming up past the enclosures, just over a circuit in front of them, Black Chalk has regained the lead. Goes on to Shannon's Pride in the pink, the light blue of Russian Sky racing in third. Then comes Tom Milliloo in 4th place. No Picnic and High Cotton together. Then comes King Bob in the green with the red hoop, and they're followed by Harlov, who's well in touch, and at the back of the field, Some Do, Some Don't, would only be 8 or 9 lengths off the gallop. So they swing away down the hill now towards fence number 10 in this rectangle group handicap chase. And it's Black Chalk in front, leads by just under a length to Shannon's Pride, length and a half to Russian Sky, the Perth winner. Then comes No Picnic racing in fourth, then Tom Millie Lou. They're followed by High Cotton and the Burridge colours, then comes King Bob, then Harlov, and still last is Some Do, Some Don't. So racing towards the bottom of the hill in this 10th fence. And going to it, it's Black Chalk to Shannon's Pride and Russian Sky. A gap of 3 lengths to the fourth horse, No Picnic. Then comes Tom Millie Lou on the outside of High Cotton. Then King Bob, Harlov, and Some Do, Some Don't. So coming to the 10th, and Black Chalk led there, but slithered in landing. And he's interfered with the Russian Sky, but these two vying for the lead and being joined now by No Picnic and Tom Millie Lou. And all of a sudden, Black Chalk drops away as they take the next. Tom Millie Lou just led there to No Picnic and Russian Sky. King Bob has made good progress on the outside to go fourth. So climbing the hill now, going towards fence number 12. Plain wind before the open ditch, and Russian Sky leads to No Picnic. Russian Sky, No Picnic, and Tom Millie Lou. King Bob's back in fourth place. Then comes High Cotton. Behind this one is Harlov as they race towards the open ditch now, fence number 13. Coming to it, Russian Sky sails over that one in good style. Mistake by Tom Millie Lou. Shannon's Pride dropped away. That one's being pulled up now as they head towards the last one down the far side. It's Russian Sky out in front. Didn't get too high there, but led by 2 or 3 lengths to No Picnic and King Bob. And then comes Black Chalk, who's back in fourth place coming down the hill. Then comes Harlov, then Tom Millie Lou, High Cotton, and Some Do, Some Don't is still last. So swinging down the hill for the final time. 4 fences left to jump, and it's Russian Sky in front by a length and a half to No Picnic. Then comes King Bob in third. Then comes Black Chalk and Harlov. Final ditch now. Russian Sky jumped that well, went on by 4 lengths to No Picnic and King Bob. Then comes Black Chalk, a gap then to Harlov, and behind this one High Cotton. So they turn for home now. The race towards the third last, and it's Russian Sky in front coming to it. Russian Sky clear by 4 to No Picnic, then King Bob, then Black Chalk. High Cotton is beginning to stay on for pressure, so is Harlov, and they're clear from Some Do, Some Don't, and Tom Millie Lou. So up the hill now towards the second last fence. Russian Sky working hard in front. Russian Sky by 3 or 4 lengths there to No Picnic, then Black Chalk. Harlov, the previous course winner, staying on with High Cotton towards the outside. So they come down to the 18th and final fence. Russian Sky some way clear coming to it. Jumps it well. Clear by 5 or 6 to No Picnic, then High Cotton. Then comes Harlov, Black Chalk, and Some Do, Some Don't. They're inside the final furlong. Russian Sky been driven out here. Leads by 4 lengths to No Picnic, who's coming home well. Some Do, Some Don't, and High Cotton running on behind them. But Russian Sky is going to grind this out. He's going to win by 4 lengths. Russian Sky the winner from No Picnic, Some Do, Some Don't, and High Cotton finish fourth.
First number 9. Second number 7. Third number 5. The fourth horse was number 3. The result of the rectangle group handicap steeplechase. First number 9, Russian Sky. Second number 7, No Picnic. Third number 5, Some Do, Some Don't. The fourth horse was number 3, High Cotton. The distances were 4 lengths and 2 lengths, 4 lengths and 2 lengths.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Rectangle Group Handicap Chase has gone to number 9, Russian Sky, owned by HG Racing, trained by Harriet Graham and ridden by Tom Messenger.